Hey you guys, it is 3:39 p.m. on Friday, January 10th, 2020. Sorry about that. My Hedgewick owl must have been video bombing me. I didn't even realize it was back there still. I thought I had put it over there. In today's video, we're going to be trying out basically an entire new face of makeup because I got some of this stuff for Christmas and I don't think I did a video with it, and I got my BoxyCharm just now. If that video has not uploaded, it should be uploading after this. It'll probably go up before this because it's got less time on it. And our internet really does suck butt right now. I'm sorry to say that because it typically does not suck this bad. But can't control the internet, I don't guess. Okay. Let me put this brush back. I actually don't need it. I have one out. I already grabbed one. I forgot about it. Right, now for foundation and concealer, we're using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation and concealer. Sorry. But you know me, I always conceal first. I have not used this concealer in a while. And I did a huge makeup purge, like a really big one. Like, I have so many things in this box next to me, it's actually overflowing, and some of the stuff I have no idea where I'm going to put it. So yeah, that's it. That and the fact that we're actually moving is a reason, that's another reason why I actually have decided to go ahead and go through everything. And, I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense. I'm just, like, really excited right now, and I'm really kind of, like, in a bad mood at the same time. Not really, like, at anyone or anything. It's really at my pharmacy. I need to get my one medicine refilled, and they're not doing it. So I'm hoping that they'll do it today, because my doctor called it in. And it's not that I'm mad at the pharmacy technician or the people that work there, it's just that I'm mad because it never got sent through. But I'm not blaming anyone, maybe they just forgot. Alright, now I'm using my old brush, not really my old brush, this is actually more of a contouring brush, but I like to use it as concealer and foundation. And I do kind of like this new dropper that they put on this foundation. This is actually one of my favorite foundations from Sephora, or wherever you guys buy it at. I only have seen it in Sephora. I know I gotta clean that lid, and I will here in a second. That's not a whole lot of foundation, man. I don't know if that's gonna cover my whole face, but we're gonna leave it sitting out in case I need it. Now, if you're new here, I meant to tell you earlier in the video, if you're new here, a few things. I have astigmatism and I have speech problems. Mostly when I'm stressed is when the speech problems come back. I have had them my whole life. Like, I'll either stutter, or something will come out wrong like it did. I meant to say stutter and I said stuttle. I did not mean to do that, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's been going on with me. I guess I'm really excited because we're actually looking for houses online, and we're actually looking for, you know, places to live in the place that I was born and raised for the first 16 years of my life. I know that not very many people that would watch this, or some of them might be, and I can't speak for all of you, are not proud to live where you're from, but I very much was because of my hometown's rich history, and it does have a really rich history, and it's a fantastic place to live, very family friendly, you know, and I love the fact that it's only a 1 hour drive from the beach to the Max. I think that was it. I think that's what I'm Like, I think that was how long it took for us to get to the beach when we would go there. Unless we went to Honey Island, because that was not too far away from us. In case you guys don't know, the city is called Beaufort, South Carolina. It is one of the oldest cities in the South. It's probably a lesser known one because of the fact that it's in South Carolina. A lot of people think that the state of South Carolina is a boring state. I mean, it is what you make of it, I guess. So I've had a lot of fun living down there, growing up down there, you know, having a good time. I miss it so bad. Like, I still have an inner child, if you can't tell. If you have not seen my previous videos, I still have some dollhouses back there. I was happy that those were in storage when the thing happened, that I'm not going to discuss. And he probably wouldn't be here right now. I'm sorry my hair's a mess. I tried to fix it properly, but I just really don't feel well today, so I'm just leaving it the way it is. It's a little bit messier on this side than it is the other side. I just got out of the shower like an hour ago, and I got my BoxyCharm. You know, all that. Sorry, I'm just making sure it's like all the way blended out. This is probably the only foundation I really don't have to do that with, but it's become like a habit to me. I'm sorry I'm jumping from topic to topic, but I'm just really excited. Okay, now I think that's done. I actually forgot to grab something right here. I always do my makeup with this. I love this paint pod by MAC. I love all my MAC paint pods. I've got 3 more, but this one, that is my definite most favorite one. Like for daily wear. And I'm using my Harry Potter brushes. And I noticed that Walmart actually came out with their own version of the Harry Potter brushes. Because, I was in there yesterday, and I just noticed this too. I was like, wow. I looked at a brush kit that was a foundation brush, a blush brush, and it had a few eyeshadow brushes with it, and it looks almost exactly like these. And I said almost. They look faker than these. Like, they don't look like they were made out of something that was really good. Now, these are made out of metal. So these are going to last me a while as opposed to most brushes. Let me actually wipe off my lips and wipe off the foundation bottle real quick. Let me actually fix something I just screwed up. Okay. Now we're gonna just unscrew this. Ew. I hate when that happens. Of course, that is not the weirdest feeling thing that my hand has touched today. It's a long story. It's not inappropriate, it's just gross. And it's something I'm not gonna share other than it's gross. Alright, I think it's cleaned off. I'm actually going to leave this same little wipe out to wipe off my mascara that I use when I use it. I got some new things from BoxyCharm I'm going to try today. I haven't decided which one yet, but I already know for a fact one of them will be on my face by the end of this video. Let me try to find the good kind of priming brush. I don't really have a designated priming brush. Actually, let me look in here, because there might be one in here. I have a bunch of brushes, and I actually had to go through this entire kit again, because I have way too many brushes. Here it is. Oh, crap. I just dropped it. I'm sorry. Hopefully our next house will actually have a place that I can make my designated recording space. I thought the pharmacy was calling me. My phone vibrated, sorry. This is one of my favorite brushes to use my primer, or my eyeshadow primer, or my paint pot, and so is this one, because they are the same, just different colored. They both need washed really bad, if you can't tell. I just don't really know if I feel like dealing with it right now, because I have to find my brush washing stuff. And I know you're thinking, oh, you're gross and stuff like that, but I'm not, because I have a shit ton of brushes. Like, I mean, literally, I have probably 50 brushes or more. And even if I get rid of them, I always seem to get new ones. So it's not like, it's like, I can't really officially get rid of them, you know? Let me dip it again, because I want to do my whole eyelid like this. I always do. I really shouldn't be worried about making a mistake with this, because it's just skin tone for me, because I'm too white. I feel like I'm too white anyways. My eyebrows look absolutely terrible. I know I need to have them redone again. But I swear they screwed up my eyebrows that last time I went to the place I went to. I'm not going to specify it, because normally they're not that bad. Like, specify which place I went to, because they're normally not that bad, but this time I think they were just in a hurry, because it was Christmas Eve. I think it was Christmas Eve. It might have been the day before. But either way, it was close to Christmas, and I was not really pleased with the outlook of my brows. And they never screw up that bad. But we're going to brush them down. And I don't use an expensive eyebrow brush. I actually have a higher end one. It's by Maybelline, but I don't think this one really matters, you know, because it's... I got this from e.l.f. $1. I have had a couple of these. This one has been my favorite one for at least maybe a year now. There's something on it. I didn't realize that. But yeah, I've just been holding on to that one for like a year. One of them I accidentally dropped in the floor, and I didn't think to look for it that specific night. And the next morning, I guess my cat had smacked it up from underneath the couch, and I stepped on it and broke it right in half. And I was like really angry at myself for not watching where I was going. But, you know, I guess accidents happen. At least nobody got hurt. Like, I didn't step on my cat's leg and break her leg. So I'm happy I didn't do that, at least. Because it would have been way worse on my end. And I would have felt really bad, because I love that kitty so much. I know in some videos I show it to be like a complete jerk to her, but I don't want her on me like while I'm doing my eyeshadow. So I hope you guys understand that. And for my eyeshadow, speaking of, I'm going to be using my new Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk eyeshadow palette. I mean, look at these colors. Just look at that. Sorry about that. Those are just some... I just can't believe that BoxyCharm actually sent me something I'll love to use on my eyes. I mean, I'm not trying to say they never did. They always did send great stuff. I just mean, like, perfect for my mood, which is sunny. Now, if you have this palette, or if you don't, there's a color called the Bahamas right here. This purple color. I don't really want to show you the mirror, but it's this one right here. It's like a purplish red, I guess you can say. I'm going to take this kind of brush right here. And I'm just going to use it on my lid. Yes, I know you have never seen me use the mirror in a palette before, hardly. I have a couple of times, but not a whole lot of times. Let's see here. I know my nails look terrible, and one of my nails, the nail polish came completely off, and I don't even know how or where or when. That's this one right here. It doesn't even look like there was ever nail polish on it, but there was. Okay, we're gonna put everything back as we go. And now I'm going to use this brush right here, and look at this. I think this is Voldemort's wand, or whatever that stick he uses, I can't remember. And I'm going to use the color, let's see here, Aurora, which is like this pink glittery color right here, this one. I don't want to hit it, so I put it above it for my crease. I really love this palette. Like, this has already become one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. It's probably going to look too dark on me because of its colors and everything, but I still don't care. I'm still going to love it. I'm very picky about my eyeshadows. Like, I don't use palettes that I really don't like. Like, I'll keep them, like, especially if I have double of them, I will keep one and sell the other. But if I get double of these, I'm keeping both. Because my sister's is down there as well. And she doesn't wear a lot of eyeshadow, period. I'm going to take this one right here and use the color Maui. Yeah, Maui. Right there. It's a pretty pink color. For my lid. And I might actually mix a little bit of Pink Moon. Sorry. With Maui. So let me put that on first. See? I told you it would look a little too dark for me. So I had to be very careful with this palette. Oh boy. And then I'm going to apply some of the other color on the top of my lid again. I never really do that a whole lot. Like, I don't add multiple colors to the top. Or multiple colors on my eyes that are like, you know, well, I guess I just said it on the top. Now we're going to take the color Maui, like I said. And it doesn't really have a whole lot on it because it's one of those sheer colors, I guess you can say. And I like sheer colors, don't get me wrong, but they should show a little bit more pigment in some of them. I'm actually so happy I got this palette. It's unreal. Let me actually make sure. It does not look that bad. I thought it was going to look terrible, but that does not look that bad. Let me actually just add a little bit more because you can see a little bit's missing right here, and I don't even know how that happened. Like I said, they screwed up my brow job. That's probably why I haven't been posting a whole lot, because I'm ashamed of my eyebrows right now. I mean, I want them to be thinner, but I don't want them to be that thin, you know? So I'm going to have to stick with the traditional waxing place, I guess. Now I got to do my mascara, and I just put all my brushes in here, because I don't want to lose those Harry Potter brushes. I love them so much. Let me make sure they're all 5 in here. There's only 5 of them, unfortunately. Like, when I got this brush kit, I was thinking that it would be an entire brush kit, everything from concealer and foundation to the eyeshadows. I'm kind of happy with it. I'm still happy with it. So I'm not going to say I'm kind of happy with it. I'm still very happy with it. Alright, now the next thing I gotta do, that I always do next, is my mascara. And before I do that, I always comb out my lashes, but my lash comb needs a little bit of a cleaning real quick. So I'm just going to wipe it off with this makeup wipe. And also I have a spare muscle in one of my eyes, so if it looks kind of creepy while I'm doing this, I'm so sorry. I don't intentionally do this. You're going to see it here in a second. But don't judge me. Nobody's perfect. Like, if I were to do this, you would see it. Like this. I can't help it that does that, though. I mean, I was born with that, I guess. A lot of the women in my family have that. As well as this mark on the back of my hand. I actually thought this was from when I was a kid. Turns out it's been there my whole life. Some kind of birthmark or something. And my mom said you're not the only woman in the family that has that. Sometimes some women in the family don't have them and some do. For some reason. I guess it's just like way back in the day with our heritage, I guess. To have a red dot on your hand. Because this side doesn't have it, see? You can barely see it now because I usually cover it up with something, but this side does not have it. I find that super weird. I never really worried about that until, like, this year. I mean, I always take care of my hands. I always make sure they have lotion on them and stuff like that, but I never really worried about, like, the mark on my hand. Turns out I'm not the only one in the family with this mark, and I don't even know what it means. I really like to know what it means. Like, you know, is it, like, a symbol of something? I guess we'll find out when we move back to South Carolina. Because, that's where most of my family lives anyway, so maybe somebody who's older can tell me a little bit more about it. If they're still alive. We haven't heard from some of our family members in so long, and we're kind of wondering ourselves, are they still alive? I don't think I'm going to add a whole lot of mascara today. Maybe just some to the bottom lashes after this. And we're going to try and comb them out and make sure they're each coated individually. Yeah, I think this mascara is old too, because it's starting to clump up really bad. I got a new one for Christmas, so I should probably start using it more. Because look at that, that normally does not do that. Yeah, I think this mascara is starting to dry out finally. I hate to say that. I mean, look. And, I do have another mascara like it, but it says Better Than Love on it. I have never seen one that says that before. But it does the same stuff, so I'm still gonna keep it. I got it for Christmas, and I like it, so I guess that's all that matters. This is like my 7th or 8th tube of the Better Than Sex waterproof. I've had waterproof from day one because I don't like the way normal mascara just runs off my eyes. I have a hard time with that because I have oily skin. Let me show you here. I thought I just felt my phone vibrating again. Hopefully they'll leave a message if they do call. See? You got one that says better than love and better than sex. I don't know if you can see it that well. I don't know why this thing is so dirty. This one says better than love and this one says better than sex. But they're still going down in the case for now. I do have a bunch of mascara still. Like, I got in total maybe 5 bottles of mascara for Christmas. And, yeah, I'm sorry. My nose is going crazy again. There we go. Wait a minute, hold on. Got a black hair on my face. That didn't dry in place from my mascara. Let me retouch up a little bit. Okay, now we are ready for my blush slash highlight, which I'm using the Too Faced Hyper Reflective Highlighting Palette. It is a Ice Cream Edition 1. I have my other one still. I thought I lost it, but I still have it. This one right here is my favorite one. I thought I threw that away, but I still have it. It's just somehow it got broke. I think it's from when I left it in the top of my case one night and I came back upstairs the next morning and it was all the way down to the bottom, so that probably was the reason. And I'm going to use these two colors here because they have the most pigment in them. I like the white color, it's just that I don't really think that white color shows up that well on me. Like, I'll use it to whiten up my face a little bit or something like that. But today's look just calls for more of a look that you can actually see. Yeah, I know I never finished talking about moving to South Carolina, but there's really not a lot more to say other than we're actually just looking for now, and then we plan on taking like a trip down there to actually see some houses at some point when my mom has time off of work, because she works a full-time job now and she's gone 5 days a week. So if it takes me a while to actually move, that's because of that, and it's not anything else. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure it's all dusted off. I actually love this palette. I almost forgot I had it until today. I went down there digging for another palette and I found it and I was like, okay, I'll just use that one. I'm sorry, my nose is starting to run again. I don't know why. I guess it's because I feel like I'm cold or something. Or I probably am getting sick again, due to my luck. Just trying to put up my apron real quick. Ooh, stay up there. Actually, I kind of want to try this, even though it's like really red. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty, but it's really red. Let's see here. Hold on a second. I thought that was going to be like super pigmented red, but it's not apparently. It's unusual that I got 2 lip products in the same BoxyCharm box. I want to make sure I actually grabbed the right one. Did I grab the one that says my name on it? Or did I grab the one that says my sister's name? Oh yeah, it's got my name on it. I usually like keep these boxes for storage of other things. Ooh, yeah, I like this. I'm actually feeling this vibe right now. I don't know how well this is gonna stay. I actually want to see if that's a mattifying lipstick. I'm waiting on my foundation to finish drying, so we're gonna read this without my glasses. And I also want to find out what this is. If this is a face wash, I'm keeping it. It doesn't say that. It's called a skin gamage. I don't really know what the word gamage means. And it says it retails for $28. It's a lip, yeah, it's a matte, it's basically a matte lipstick. It's the Manna Kedar, or Kedar, however you pronounce that, Lip Whip. A matte lip color that is whipped to perfection, easy to apply, and formulated with long-lasting pigments that don't dry out your lips. It retails for $21. And actually, I think I have heard of this brand before. Like, a majority of the makeup I get in the mail, I've actually already seen in the store, or I bought it already. Like, I really don't know what I'm going to do with this, because I don't really think I need it. So hopefully my mom or sister will have one to trade. Oh, this is sealed. I do actually kind of want to keep this, though, even though I got 2 new things of face wash behind me by Clean and Clear. Oh, no, they're down here. Really, only half of it came off. Here we go. Is it gonna open? It smells really good. It actually reminds me of home. It's got like a coconut smell to it. Yeah, it must be like a face wash. Oh yeah, here's the ingredients on the back. It says black truffle extract, apricot seed powder, sweet almond extract, squalene, and allantoin. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's spelled Allantoin. It says directions. Apply a liberal amount of truffle therapy, face gamage, over face and neck. Gently massage with circular motions for 1 to 2 minutes. Avoiding eye area, remove with a damp, lukewarm face towel and pat dry. Use 2 to 3 times per week. Follow with truffle therapy toner and truffle therapy serum for a full treatment. Okay, so I thought this was a face wash. It's something else. But yeah, I should probably let you guys go. It is now 4:13 p.m. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.